Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, February 11th. We're on the way to UMass right now. We about to kill it. We just did a show yesterday at Far Rockaway's Youth and Young Adult Center, and we killed it. They loved it. So we're definitely looking to capitalize on that performance that we did last night. Use some of that energy and build on it, and have a tremendous show in UMass. And thanks for everybody that's been supporting Theater in Motion. And just continue to look out for us. We have a lot coming. And Theater in Motion.
Yes.
Yep.
So this is the start of our journey to UMass. We are so excited. We have two shows, 4:30 and 6:30. We're going to get on the highway, but not before we say our prayer. So stay tuned.
Working at the pyramid tonight. Working at the pyramid.
It's okay, but everybody know I'm just on.
Yeah, yo, dude.
I was just walking through the hotel room, no shirt on, in case we seen a joint. You know how I do it. This is my co-star.
pulled up to the hotel. We in Massachusetts right now. Massachusetts.
Theater in Motion.
Theater in Motion. You already know, man.
Paul, thank you so much. We appreciate you driving the monster van.
Thank you, Paul.
Appreciate that.
Yay, yay.
I want to thank Josh so much because he really was working your butt off to get us here.
Thank you, Josh.
And it's UMass, Josh, okay, so we really appreciate
I
it.
remember when you was leaving to go to this school.
Right? You know what I'm saying? When he was leaving Theater in Motion and I was sad. And now look, he's bringing us in here. Comes full circle. Obviously, you guys have to be mindful. Can I have everybody with me? No phones. Thank you. You also have to be mindful of where you're freezing now. Same deal. We adapt to, any space that we're in.
That's what men do. See, my father does not take any mess. And his word will stand the most ground.
People claim they want what you have to offer, but do they really? I like to make that claim when the bad boys get too bad. You got nothing else to run.
You know, this guy who you're supposed to learn from, like this man, like masculinity, right? And then you learn, like, oh, but this is really toxic, and there's so many things, as a Latino, like machismo and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But also just I just love all the shade that was thrown.
The emotional roller coaster doesn't describe enough of it. Y'all did such a good job of going from one emotion to the next. There were times, because boys, the things that we get from our dad, the expectations hit home so quick, and there were times when I was just on the brink of tears, had a couple of them coming down, and then immediately in the scene afterwards, you'd have such this sweet, tender exchange between a different set of characters that would take it from just at the brink of that into just nice and warm and happy feeling. And the way that y'all managed to mold those emotions and keep it going along with the course of the plot was just masterful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow, let it flow.
I feel like definitely a couple things that I thought could even be explored even more. Like Tim's character, how you're in the very beginning when you're talking about being the nice guy, it was kind of interesting because I almost thought it was a satirical thing about it, because it definitely is the thing of the nice guy, well, I took her to dinner and I took her to a movie and I paid for it, so why did she fuck me? That. I thought it was interesting because then I thought you were making fun of that, and then you actually were an actual nice guy, but the guy that is actually a nice guy. But I thought that like it kind of made me want to see more of that being dissected, like people that are like, well, I'm nice, like,
Right.
so I'm owed that, right?
Because it's true. It's like I touch on it because it's there and it exists, and because there are genuinely nice guys. It really does happen. Emotion as one word.com. So you can go on there because we always have behind the scenes stuff, information, things like that. We are going to be at a theater in 54th Street between Broadway and 8th Avenue in June, the second week of June. We're going to be there for a week. So all that information will be on our website. So you know anybody who's in Manhattan in summer in June, they want to come check out a dope show, they can come check it out. We're gonna try something different, have some lighting, stuff like that, but it's gonna be dope. So again, I really do appreciate it, but just go to our website so you can check it out.
You have the bracelet?
But you could just tell everybody what you saw in the history books, because I am like beyond the moon.
Yeah, so I just wanted to like share with you all the history of this building. This is the New Africa House. This is the site of our African American Studies Department, and it's been in operation for, I believe, it's the better part of 50 years now. And how it came to be, I know y'all saw some of the residential buildings that we passed when we drove through. In 1966, there was a race riot on campus, and a mob of white students chased a group of black students into this building. And after a while, they said, like, no, we're not coming out. They barricaded all the doors, kicked everybody out, and said, we're not coming out until you meet these demands. And one of those demands was the creation of an African American or Black Studies department. And the department was housed in the English department for a few years. I think in 1970, it became its own department. And so the theater that we're in right now, this used to be like the shit for black people. There used to be a restaurant down here. There used to be a barbershop down here. And you think about how many people graced these halls. James Baldwin taught here. Nina Simone, Angela Davis. You know what I mean? So it's like, so just think of, I just like to tell people that, especially whenever they come through the spot, and especially when they're going to perform, and like think about like the people who have graced these halls, who have made this for us, and like edged this out for us. So just no pressure, but
I just wanted you guys to, I wanted you guys to understand the magnitude. I mean, Josh, any show that we do is a big show to me. We were at Far Rockaway Youth Center yesterday. It was, small
it's the size
space.
of this whole way.
Yeah, but it was so dope, and their energy was so crazy. But then when I come into spaces like this where the energy is crazy, or it's history like that, or I know that people were in danger, you know what I'm saying? Like that's paving the way, so we simply come in here, eat our pizza and get ready to do a show. That's incredible. So it's like that's just one of the things that makes theater in motion important to me, and I want everybody to understand and appreciate that. So those moments when I'm emotional, I'm excited, all by myself, if you will, is just because this means a lot. And you may not have had an opportunity to grace a space like this, but then my relationship with Josh, and knowing Josh as long as I do, so it's like you guys come to me and you learn something from me, but then it comes back full circle, and then I learn something from you. I would have never known this was here. Never known this was about UMass. So this kind of thing makes me emotional, and it's important to me. You understand what I'm saying? So if you see me emotional, that's why, because that's a big deal to me. My grandmother's gonna be 87 years old, so she's, been through and she grew up in the South, so that should tell you what she endured.
Right.
You understand? So now I can sit here and show my grandmother footage and show her that I performed in a space that Nina Simone was in, or, speaking to what happened to black people after everything she's been through. That's like everything to me. So Josh, I thank you, my son, so much. And I hope you guys know that this is a big deal for us. This is so dope.
Absolutely. In front of NAACP, we performed for Congress people, we performed at the Learning Tree in Jamaica, Queens, we performed so many different places, and I really learned how to master my craft in terms of owning yourself, owning your body, owning the stage, owning the space, and I owe that to her, and it's been able to transcend just not just acting, but the way I can hear myself in public speaking and other different methods in which I apply myself in my life. So I don't want to keep talking. This is going to be a great show. Show 2, if show 1 was anything, this show is going to be dope. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the house.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Trail from Rejuvenation. That play was amazing. The most spectacular play in performance and like in person I've ever seen. Congratulations.
Thank you so, John, turn down a little bit. Thank you so much. What did you like about it? Because this is like big for us.
I think the biggest thing I liked about it is that everybody represented a key point of someone's personality in motion. So like we had the person who was like, he was the dominator, he always knew his position, but then he kind of lost his way.
Yes.
You had the person that was the friendly guy, but it was like a little misconstrued with him being too friendly. You had the one that was like the one trying to set the tone for everybody. I think it was just a replication of everybody just being themselves, and everyone can relate. Like, how could you?
This is us at UMass. This is us at UMass. Everyone loved it. They're really feeling it, and we're just very happy about what's happening. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You brilliant orchestrator mastermind. You have got it going on, and I want everything that you do, all your